Hi, Saray here. This afternoon I'm showing you how to make your own surface spray that is going to save you money and I reckon be better for the health of your family, but we'll go into that later. Ooh. First of all, the saving money part, because we all like to do that. So this was originally the Woolies, I got it from Woolies, the Earth Choice multi-purpose spray, and it normally retails for $3.20 for 600 mils. And I've just mostly got the label off and I've reused this now maybe 3 times. There's no need for me to replace this, it's fine. I'm just instead using my doTERRA On Guard cleaner concentrate and making my own surface spray. Now this cleaner concentrate is super strong and you only need 30 mils of concentrate per litre of water. So this being 600 mils, I just got my IT brain husband to work this out for me because I was going, what? We worked it out. So you will get from this one 355 ml bottle of cleaner concentrate, you will get 20 sprays of 600 mils. If you were to reuse your existing one, they're usually about 600 mils. You get 20. That works out, well, this is $18 wholesale for this amount, 355 mils. So that's 90 cents per surface spray, which lasts, I don't know, months, weeks, days, depends on what you're cleaning and how crazy you are about cleaning. Because all you need to do for 600 mils, I'm just going to leave that little bit there from last batch. It still looks good. It's just over a tablespoon, so I always just do it's 1 1/5. So if you're really great at measuring like that, cool. Otherwise, you can be like me. Whoa, this is left-handed. And do 1 and a bit. A little bit more. Whoops. You can just do it by eye as well. If you could probably even mark it with a Nico permanent marker, so you always just know that's how much cleaner concentrate to add. So we've got the cleaner concentrate in there, and the rest is filtered water. Now I have a surface spray that is not creating more landfill, or if it actually makes it to the recycling facility, then there's of course the waste involved in recycling plastic. So I'm reusing, which is always better, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. I'm reducing and reusing. And there we go. That's my surface spray that I use for everything around the house. All surfaces, this is it. Super easy. For my toilet, I just use that straight, a squirt around inside, and that's about it for cleaning. So easy, huh? Now, to the other stuff. So, disclaimer is that I've spent about an hour online, maybe an hour and a half, researching, and it is a world out there of chemical science. And I did not really understand chemistry in high school and never did it. I regret it now, but it's full on, okay? And there are some interesting cases against different chemicals and for them, depending on your perspective and values. So I went through the list of ingredients for the Earth Choice spray and found 3 that I thought were of concern out of about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ingredients. Oh, and just looking at them now, I didn't even look at the last two, which were numbers, which we all know probably are something, who knows. So I'll just quickly go through now the three that I thought were of concern and summarise what I found. One of them was, and this is in not the one that I'm using, okay? Not this. In your Earth Choice spray, which is apparently green. Sodium cocoa sulfate, and in brackets it says from coconut oil. Now, I have known for 15 years to avoid sodium lauryl or sodium laureth sulfate because it's a severe skin irritant and I have sensitive skin. And I remember reading that it can kill a dog, like 1 teaspoon of it kills a dog, so it's highly toxic, right? It's a derivative of petroleum, and it's a foaming agent. That's what makes particular soaps really frothy and foamy, which we associate with cleaning, but aren't actually cleaning. It's a frothing agent. So this sodium cocoa sulfate is actually sodium lauryl sulfate. It just is hidden underneath it. So it is still made of majority of the same ingredients from petrochemicals, but it also has some coconut in it. So it can be called sodium cocoa sulfate when really it's actually still sodium lauryl sulfate, which is a skin irritant. It removes the protective oils from your skin. So if you're using your spray and you're just wiping it by hand and not with gloves, it can give you contact dermatitis. Okay, the next one is fragrance. I'm going to go on about this in something else because it's a whole world. And the main issue is that when something is labelled having fragrance or aroma in it, or any other word like that, the company doesn't have to disclose what's actually in it. So it can be hiding the chemicals used, which raises concerns. You know, why aren't you telling us what's in it? Yeah. Now, the Earth one just says fragrance, so we have no idea what actually is that. It's usually something synthetic. The thing, I'm not saying that this Earth one had this in it, but I was looking at one of the worst things that can possibly be in anything that's labelled fragrance, and I might say this wrong. It's a phthalate, and this product makes things longer lasting. So it makes a fragrance last longer. It's actually a derivative used to soften plastics, and it disrupts our hormones and is detrimental to our reproductive systems and can cause genital birth defects. And that is something that is in some fragrances. Scary, huh? Try and avoid anything that has the word fragrance. Whereas something that has pure essential oils, it's just pure volatile essential oils. The aroma is not going to stick around for 5 hours. It's going to evaporate out into the ether, and that's what it's meant to do. That's what scents are meant to do. They're not meant to stick around forever, okay? Some essential oils do, but anyway, stick around for longer, but I'm getting off track. The last ingredient that I saw in the Earth one that I thought was of concern is this one, benzisothiazolinone. I've said that wrong, I'm sure. And it's an antimicrobial and fungicide agent, used as a preservative. It's highly toxic to the aquatic environment in high doses or acute doses, and causes skin irritation and dermatitis. Is damaging, irritating to your eyes and your lungs as well. It's used in all sorts of things like house paints, cosmetics, and pesticides. And you know, yes, the amount of it is probably really small, but I then think about, okay, so if you're using a little bit of it in that spray, and then you're also painting your house, and then you're also using your cosmetics that has it, you know, it's building up, and you're getting more of it than you would in just one thing. And also with babies and little kids, their systems are much smaller and they're much more sensitive, so there's all sorts of concerns there. And I don't want to become one of those crazy, I'm afraid of all the chemicals in the world people, because that, I think I'd just go nuts if I freaked out about every single chemical in every single product. I mean, I got to get real. I'm not going to avoid every single chemical. I'm not going to go live in a cabin on my own and not use any modern product. But I can be informed and try and avoid the worst ones. So I reckon using pure essential oils is the way to go. I've looked up the other ingredients in this, and from what I could tell, nothing was of concern. So there's a few ingredients here to bind it, I guess, and then there's these oils. There's rosemary, eucalyptus, cinnamon, wild orange, and clove, which are the ingredients in the On Guard essential oil blend. In fact, this bottle has a whole bottle of On Guard inside it, and these oils are fantastic for getting rid of germies on surfaces. So I recommend going with making your own spray, using this cleaner concentrate, and it's only $18 wholesale, so awesome. 90 cents is all I paid for that. So if you haven't got it yet, give me a holler and I'll help you get some. Otherwise, bye! Have a lovely afternoon.